What is up, YouTube? It's Team Ice to bring you guys a huge announcement. So, for anybody that follows the competitive scene of Madden, you guys know about the Muthead Tourney that goes on Friday nights. So, with that being said, I've been invited to participate in the Friday Night Football Muthead Tournament, hosted for $1,000 as a winner takes all. If you guys do not know about that, what Friday Night Football is, it's a tournament held by Muthead every single week. It's by invitation only. You have to send in an application, and really who they're focusing on are people like content creators, YouTubers, Twitch streamers, that kind of sort. And so I've been invited to be able to participate in Friday Night Football. We're going to be going against tough opponents. I'm talking people like Dreeny, Skimbo, Dub.Dubby, and a whole lot of other players, man. So this competition is not going to be easy. It consists of 32 players. It is a salary cap mode. I have my salary cap built. I wish I could actually show you guys. I might be able to show you my team right now. I'll show you guys my salary cap team. We're going to switch over to the regular old scene so you guys can see everything. You notice right here, we've got our salary cap defense. Derwin James is going to be playing a strong safety. This guy is a goon. Jack Tatum is going to be more often. We're going to be playing a lot of big nickel G, a little bit of 3-5 wide. This week I'm going to be getting a crap ton of reps, a lot of late nights, staying up, getting the reps within 3-5 wide. For anybody that doesn't know, that's a nickel package. It's not regular 3-5, it's different. We're going to be playing Jack Tatum in the box. So the only reason I have these linebackers where they are is so I can have that lockdown chemistry. You notice I have on my defensive line now, I'm really focusing a lot with the lockdown. I use this for last chance qualifiers as well. Unfortunately, I didn't make it. But I used lockdown because it increases your man coverage. And man coverage this year, if you know how to run it correctly, is OP. Especially when you're going against an underrated team. You can just run man coverage and lock it down. Now, for our user, this is the icing on the cake. This is the cherry on top of the sundae. This is the best part of it. Sean Taylor, 90 overall, boosted to 91. The reason this guy is so good, I'll show you guys right now, is because his cap is only 58 cap. He has 95 speed and he is 6'2" and has decent hit power for a user. Now, of course, you could always use the Master Shazier, but his cap is so high, I wouldn't recommend it. Another guy that you could use as a middle linebacker is Josh Jones, not 90 overall, 90 speed. He's like high 38 cap or something like that. Now, you notice in the box, I have DRC is going to be playing slot. So these two, Jack Tatum and DRC, are going to be rotating. They're going to be rotating throughout positions. Now I have tip drill on him in case he gets a sack. The quarterback will sometimes get an animation where he gets hit, fumbles the ball, and so the tip drill will then activate and DRC is going to be able to pick it off. Now we have under pressure for Jack Tatum simply because more often we're going to be putting him in the slot. So realistically, I could probably have tip drill off of it. Again, I have it there just in case a sack, fumble, or something of that sort happens. Under pressure, so we're going to be putting Jack Tatum down and into the box because we want under pressure to work. We want the quarterback to make inaccurate throws. We need all the fluke, baby. We've got for corners, these guys are going to be playing in our safety position. They're not going to be playing down the flats because they don't have the hit power necessary that I want, such as Jack Tatum and Derwin James. Both have 90+ hit power. Pat Pete, Jason McCourty. We're actually going to be moving around. I might have to change that out. I don't want Jason McCourty and I want Champ Bailey in. I might have to switch a couple of different things around to get that fixed. Jason McCourty normally wouldn't be there. We'd actually normally have, let me show you guys real fast. We'd have Champ Bailey. I think he's like a 97 overall. Yeah. No, or we might have Darius Slay. We're going to be thinking about that. But more than likely going to end up with Champ Bailey because although these stats show that they're equal in man coverage, I don't buy that. Like, we can check it out real fast. Their agility, okay, there's probably a difference. Champ Bailey is a little more agile than Jason McCourty. I've just noticed that Jason McCourty, even if you cross-man him, oftentimes gives up a lot of crossing routes, like post routes, corner routes, I motion over into a post route, drags. He gives up way too much of that. So I hate Jason McCourty. We could actually even knock down our salary cap when we will put Champ Bailey in there. We're actually going to go ahead do that right now. We're going to put Champ Bailey in there. I think he gets boosted up to 97 overall. You can see he has pick specialist. The reason I have that, again, if you do decide to play him in the flats, you could probably have tip drill. You could probably have something else in there. But if you do decide to put him into the flats, he will play it very, very well with pick specialist. Once he picks it off, even cross man or regular zone coverage, he is gone. Sayonara, no more. So that actually, I thought that should have dropped. It looked like it said 68. Maybe I'm just blind. 78 should have dropped it by like, oh no, it says 86. Okay, well, that's going to change that a little bit. We're going to end up messing around with this team a little bit. Probably might have to end up being forced into Jason McCourty right there. Either way, it's going to work out perfectly fine. Maybe we need to take DRC out. There's one corner in there that is 90 speed, though he's really not going to be used a whole lot. He's just going to be used to mostly hold a position, if I'm being 100% honest with you. I think it's Eli Apple. Yeah, Eli Apple. Really good card for 90 speed. Usually what I was doing with Eli Apple is I was sitting him on a blitz. That's pretty much the only reason that if I'm being honest, the only reason that I had him on the field. Now for offensive side, probably the most important side, for the most part, I'm pretty well balanced on offense and defense. Steve Young may or may not be there. I've got a guy that I'm talking to on Facebook right now that has Lamar Jackson. We've talked previously. He's played in Friday Night Football before. He may be letting me borrow Lamar Jackson. I do like Steve Young for the reason that I can trust him when he throws. He is accurate. He throws dimes, and he's just a goon. Ricky Williams, I'm slowly downgrading him. Excuse me. I'm slowly downgrading him because I don't run the ball. I'm still not certain what offense I'm going to be running. I may run the Atlanta Falcons offense. That ebook's going to be available exclusively on Meister Madden. I don't think there's a single other website out there that runs Atlanta Falcons offense. Now for our defense, Big Nickel is our go-to defense. For goal line, I'm trash at goal line. I need to get some work on that in practice mode and figure out how to stop QB sneak, all this other crap. Tyreek Hill, I don't want to get rid of him, but Deion Sanders is gone. He's out of here. More likely, the reason for that is because it's 51 cap. It's a cap I'm not going to be using because I don't go 5 wide ever. And yeah, it's useless cap when I could easily knock it down. Actually, probably get it close to set. I think it's 1075, 17. I can't. 1175, somewhere around there. So even if we were to knock it down by 25, that'd put us very easily into the cap. For our fullback, James Devlin, I never go into an I form. I never go under center. So, of course, a fullback, if you're not going into an I formation, makes no sense to have a half-decent fullback. So, we just put him in there simply to fill a position. So, George Kittle is a very important piece of my offense. He has the speed that I need. I think it's like 88 plus, 88, somewhere around there, 88 speed, right? We'll check real fast. It's like 88 or 89. 88 speed. So if we were to slap, I don't know if we can slap sprint on him, but if we were to slap sprint on him, we're actually going to go check this out. Don't think I can. No, I can't. I'd have to upgrade him. But if we were to put sprint on him, I think he would get up to either 89. I'm pretty sure it's just 89. Yeah, 89 speed. So nonetheless, that's definitely all right. We can deal with what that is. For Steve Young, I don't think I could put any like red chemistries. And I've heard that red chemistries are gone. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. Looks like we could put an ability on there. We could put conductor. Conductor actually might be worth it. Does it cost? It does cost cap. That is worth it, especially if you know the conductor glitch. Even if you don't know the glitch, I think it's still very much so worth it. Now for Gunslinger, I think it's the throw power. There's some threshold I don't actually know. There is a threshold though that you have to meet. For Sprinter, of course, we could always just slap on the tier 1 Sprinter and easily get a identifier. But that's really, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, it's a waste of cap. It's a waste of trading. It's stupid. It's dumb. That's just how it is. Don't bother using it. Maybe even if I could get him to 99 with 90 speed, that's definitely a much more usable quarterback. But you see 107 cap. That's not going to work with my salary cap team in the slightest. So with that, might actually go, let's see, that's going to knock him up to 86 from... if we are to get rid of Deion Sanders, and of course, the only reason I'm going to keep knocking down Ricky Williams until he's below the spin threshold. Once he's below the spin threshold, then we'll bump him up one or until whatever it takes to get rid of that spin threshold. Deion Sanders, again, I don't need. For our offensive line, it's just balanced all the way across. My mindset behind this is most people how they run salary cap, don't stack their defensive line. Unless they have no idea what they're doing, they aren't generating pressure from stacking their defensive line. Often they're generating pressure, especially if it's a loop from their defensive tackle. Aaron Donald's going to be flipping between Damian Harrison. So he's actually going to be playing a defensive tackle because he's a lot faster. He's not like a god by any means with speed, like a God Squad comparable, but he definitely will get the job done. And yeah, I mean, Ricky Williams, I think it's like 82 or 83 suspend for all Madden, which is, I'm pretty sure, the level that they play on. Tyreek Hill meets it. Jerry Rice will meet it. Randy Moss, I think he barely meets it. George Kittle, I don't think will, even on all Madden. But for specialists, everybody, special teams, Dan Bailey. Dan Bailey. If you're not using Dan Bailey, you're doing something wrong. For 10 cap, I think it's almost like 80, I think it's either 80 kick power or 79 kick power or something, maybe even higher than that. Let's see, 79 kick power. Honestly, most people aren't going for field goals. They're going for touchdowns. Now, of course, when you get into the red zone, like 20 yards and closer, it's like I think any kicker, honestly, can make a 35-yard kick pretty easy. 40 yards, yeah, it can get sketchy depending on when. 45, as soon as you hit the 30-yard line, 35, that's kind of the max for Dan Bailey. That's about as far as you can go with him, simply because that's when 79 kick power really starts to take over. Of course, we could always boost it up, but that's for a sacrifice of 5 cap, which honestly, if you guys are building a salary cap team, every single cap matters. Tyreek Hill is going to be our return man for both punting and receiving. Now, of course, I could probably keep Deion Sanders in on offense and just put him there because, well, you don't want Tyreek Hill getting too tired. But there is a way to work around that. I can show you guys in-game very quickly what you can do right now is when you're in a game, you just go back and forth between one formation and another. Just back and forth, and it refreshes their energy levels over time because they're standing there. In real life, you're not going to just be exhausted. You're going to gain some stamina back, right? But just a little tip right there. Of course, we're going to go ahead and knock down Ricky Williams to, well, as low as possible. But that's pretty much going to take care of this video. I just wanted to give you guys this announcement. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is the time zone that I am in. For those guys that are on the West Coast, like Oregon, Washington, I think Washington's in a different one. That is 5 p.m. So be sure you guys check that out. Twitch is down below in the description. If you're not following me on there, be sure to follow me. I try to stream on there once a week-ish. But, YouTube's kind of the main focus right now. So, until next time, guys, myself included, it's time to get in the lab. It's time to clap some cheeks. We're here to play. We're here to win. And we're going to do whatever it takes to beat them. So, I'm going to be getting in the lab this entire week, probably starting tonight when I get off work. It's going to be a late mother fluffing night, man. Woo! I'm going to need some energy drinks to stay awake. So until next time, get in the lab, pray for me. I'm going to need it all. This has been T-Meister. See ya.